Good morning, students. This is lecture number 7. So, in last two lecture, we have started the problem related to the unstable multivibrator, that is designing a stable multivibrator by using operational amplifier 741. And in last lecture, we have seen a problem related to the unstable multivibrator. So the next problem related to the unstable multivibrator is design a square wave generator with following specification, that is VPP is given as 20 volt, F0 that is frequency, that is output frequency we required 1 kilohertz to 5 kilohertz, VCC we required plus minus 15 volt, and use IC741, use 1 megahertz of UGB, and slew rate given as 0.5 volt per microsecond. So this is nothing but the given data. So the first given data is VPP is given as, that is VPP is specified. So VPP is equals to 20 volt, that is frequency F0 is given as 1 kilohertz to 5 kilohertz. Then VCC is given as, VCC is equals to plus minus 15 volt. Then again the given data is UGB, that is unity gain bandwidth. Unity gain bandwidth is 1 megahertz. And last data is given as, that is slew rate. Slew rate is given as 0.5 microsecond, sorry, 0.5 volt per microsecond. So this is what the given data available with the problem statement. For that we have to design an unstable multivibrator. Here output voltage range is given as, that is peak to peak voltage is given as VPP is equals to plus minus 20 volt. That means positive voltage we require 10 volt and negative voltage we require 10 volt. So total VPP is given as 20 volt. Then here one new term is arise, that is nothing but introduced, that is nothing but the frequency, that is output frequency. Now up to this, as we solved the two problems related to the unstable multivibrator, where frequency is fixed, is it right? We design a problem for the variable duty cycle. The duty cycle is given as 40%, 60%, like that. Here a frequency, that is output frequency, is changed, that is we require a variable frequency at the output end. That means whatever square wave we are generating, the square wave is variable from 1 kilohertz to 5 kilohertz. That is nothing but a new term introduced in this problem. Then VCC is given as routine, that is plus minus 15. Now these two terms, that is UGB and slew rate, usually these are not required for designing a square wave, but this data is also given in the problem. This is just for the confusion of the students. Otherwise there is no use of the unity gain bandwidth and slew rate. By using the above three terms, that is VPP, F0 and VCC, only by using these three terms, we are going to design a stable multivibrator. So let us start with the problem. So as we start with the problem, now we just draw a simple circuit which is used for the designing an unstable multivibrator. So in our stable multivibrator we are using input capacitance, then we are using one resistance R, and we have to provide a reference voltage by using voltage divider network. So this is R1, this is R2. Is it right? This is negative, this is positive. So this is what the complete circuit diagram. So as this will be act as an R, this is C, then this is plus minus VCC, this is plus VCC and this is minus VCC, and this provides the V reference. Is it right? So this provides the V reference in terms of beta, or we can say V reference is nothing but the beta. Also we call it as an beta. So here we get the output. That is, now here the output is nothing but the plus minus V side. Plus minus V side, as we are taking VCC is equals to plus minus 15 volt, it means that plus minus V side is plus minus 14, and here we are getting a plus minus 14 as an output voltage. So we just assume this is nothing but a VO dash. So VO dash is equals to plus minus 14 volt, but we require VPP is equals to plus minus 10 volt. That is nothing but a requirement. So some extra circuitry we have to connect here. That is series resistance RS. Then we are using one Zener and diode connected. This is the inverter view, and the output voltage across these two diode and Zener diode we get a plus minus 10 volt. So this is VD and this is VZ. So this is what RS and this is IZ. That is nothing but the Zener current. So this is nothing but the complete circuit diagram for the given problem. So that we have to design. Now one another thing, as the frequency, now frequency is what we know that T is equals to twice RC. If we are assuming R1 is equals to 1.16 R2, then definitely the time period, that is T is equals to twice the RC. So here the frequency is basically depending on the two parameter R and C. Now generally we are taking this C as a constant, so there must be a variable R. Now the frequency changes from 1 kHz to 5 kHz, so there must be a variable R, or we can say for 1 kHz or 5 kHz we set one resistance, and for second we have to connect a second resistor. So there must be a two resistors connected in series. So we called it as an R min, and this may called as R max, or we can say this is R0, this is R0 dash. We called it as an, or in simple word we just use this is okay, we use the notation that is R0 and R0 dash. Okay, so this is what the minimum value, and this is nothing but the extra value to be connected to the R to obtain the maximum resistance for the frequency. So let us start with the solution. Solution is start with the same step, that is, we know that we are starting the solution. Now we know that VCC is given as plus minus 15 volt. Therefore plus minus V side is equals to plus minus 14 volt. So this is what the first step from the VCC given. Then next step is selection of. Now first point is selection of R1 and R2. How we are going to select the R1 and R2? Let us start. R1 is equals to, assume, or let R1 is equals to 1.16 R2. Now assume R2 is equals to 10K. Therefore R1 is equals to 11.6 kilo ohms. So this is nothing but the value of R1 and R2. So R1 is equals to 11.6 kilo ohms and R2 is equals to 10 kilo ohms. Now we have time period for the unstable multivibrator. What is the formula? It is generalized formula for time period T to RC into ln of 1 plus beta 1 minus beta, as R1 is equals to 1.16 R2. Therefore what happened? Therefore this term, that is ln 1 plus beta and 1 minus beta, it equals to 1. Therefore, what happened? Therefore, finalized formula for the T. So, T is equals to 2 times the RC. So, this is the formula for the time period. And from the time period, we get the value of frequency, because we know that frequency is what? Frequency is equals to, or F0 is equals to 1 upon T. That is 1 upon twice RC. So ultimately, from this we directly say that, or we can say therefore, F0 is inversely proportional to the R value. As we are taking C as a constant and 2 as a constant, so F0 is inversely proportional to the 1 upon R. Is it right? So ultimately this is inversely proportional to the R. 1 upon R means this F0 frequency is inversely proportional to the R. That is to be find out from this above formula. That is F0 is equals to 1 upon T. That is equals to 1 upon twice RC, as T is equals to 2 RC. Therefore, we can conclude that frequency of the oscillator, frequency of the square wave at the output end, it is inversely proportional to the resistance R. And R is nothing but this value, R0 plus R0 dash. Now, next is what? So, we know that we are having F0 is equals to 1 upon 2 RC and F0 is inversely proportional to the R. So, we are having this formula. Now, next is what? Next is the frequency is given. That is, now we have F0 is equals to 1 kilohertz to 5 kilohertz. For that we have to design. For that we have to design the value of R and C. Now let us assume, let F0 max is equals to 5 kilohertz. Now we are assuming maximum frequency is 5 kilohertz and F0 minimum is equals to 1 kilohertz. Now for this F0 max, as we say that we are assuming C as a constant, 2 is a constant, so F0 is inversely proportional to the R. So we can conclude from this, for the maximum value of the frequency, resistance having less value, so we can say for this, for F0 max, for this, or we can say for F0 max, R is nothing but the R minimum. Is it right? So here we are assuming only R0. We are assuming it is R. We are assuming it is an R0. This is for the F max. And this R0 is nothing but the minimum resistance. This is what? Minimum resistance value. Okay. And F0 minimum, R is replaced with the R0 plus R0 dash. So it is nothing but the maximum resistance value. Because this R is nothing but the combination of, now we are assuming R0 plus R0 dash. As R0 is nothing but the minimum value, it is for the 5 kilohertz. That is for the 5 kilohertz. And if we want to design value for the 1 kilohertz, so it is nothing but the R is equals to R0 plus R0 dash. So let us start with the solution of this, or let us start with the finding the resistance value. So we start with this value, that is F0 max. F0 max is equals to F0 max is equals to 5 kilohertz. Is it right? So we can write down at 5 kilohertz means it is 5000. So it is 5000, and 5000 is equals to 1 upon 2 R0 C. Let C is equals to 0.1 microfarad. So we are assuming here C is equals to 0.1 microfarad. So we will easily find out the value of R0. What is the value of R0? R0 is nothing but the 1 upon 2 into 0.1 into 10 raised to power minus 6 into 5000. So its value R0 is the value is equals to 1 kilo ohm. So what is the value of R0? R0 is nothing but the 1 kilo ohm. And this is nothing but the R0 minimum. We can say this is the minimum resistance value. So R0 is the minimum resistance value. So R0 is nothing but the 1 kilo ohms. Similarly, we have to find the value for the R0 minimum. R0 maximum for the frequency F mean. Now we know that F0 mean is equals to 1 upon 2 into C into, now we know that this is R0 plus R0 dash. Is it right? So this is nothing but the total value. So we can say that this is nothing but the R value only. So we can rewrite as 1 upon 2C into R, as we are assuming R0 by assume R0 plus R0 dash is equals to R. So we just write 1 upon 2 C into R, and F0 is nothing but the 1 kilohertz. 1 kilohertz means 1000 is equals to 1 upon 2 into C. What is the value of C? C is nothing but the 0.1 into 10 raised to power minus 6 into R. So R is nothing but the 1 upon 2 into 0.1 into 10 raised to power minus 6 into 1000. So it is nothing but the 5 kilo ohm. Is it right? So we know that R is nothing but the R0 plus R0 dash is equals to 5000 ohm, or we can say it is 5 kilo ohms. So we know that we already calculate the value of R0. So R0 is nothing but the 1 kilo ohms plus R0 dash is equals to 5 kilo ohms. Therefore R0 dash is equals to 4 kilo ohms. So this is what the final value. So this R0 is nothing but the 4K. This R0 is equals to 1K. So R0 dash is 4K. Then we already calculated this R1 is equals to 11.6. This is 10K. And C is nothing but the 0.1 microfarad. So this is what the complete design value for obtaining the frequency, that is variable frequency 1 kilohertz to 5 kilohertz. By using these values, we can easily find out the variable frequency 1 kilohertz to 5 kilohertz. Now the remaining part. What is the remaining part? Now the remaining part is we have to obtain the voltage, that is voltage peak to peak voltage is equals to 20 volt. That means we required such a square wave, that is, this is lower value, it is minus 10 and this is plus 10. So this much of voltage, that is peak to peak, is 20 volt. So that is to be obtained at the output end. Now if we take the output voltage at VO dash, this is nothing but the VO, that is to be required VO, and VO dash, how we are getting VO dash? VO dash is equals to plus minus Vsat, because VO dash is nothing but the output of the operational amplifier. It is directly we are getting here VO dash. So VO dash is nothing but the, here also we are getting a square wave. Here also we are getting a square wave with same frequency. Whatever frequency of the output we required, with the same frequency we are getting here. Because for that we already designed the value of R0, R0 dash, C, R1 and R2 for obtaining variable frequency of 1 kHz to 5 kHz. There is no problem or no question regarding the frequency. The frequency is same. But the value is, this is plus 14 and this is minus 14. So this much, that is, this is the V2P 28 volt. That is VPP. If anyone say obtain the VPP is as 28 volt. So there is no need to connect this much of circuit. There is no need to connect this circuit. Because at VO dash we are directly getting the voltage VO is equals to VO dash is equals to plus minus 14 volt. That is peak to peak voltage is equals to 28 volt. Now we required plus minus 10 volt. Ultimately we want to reduce this 28 volt to 20 volt. So there must be some sort of dropout, and for that dropout we are connecting one series resistance, and to obtain the 10 volt across the output or at the output end we are using a pair of diode and Zener diode, because this hold or this provides the constant voltage, that is plus minus 10 volt across these two terminal, and remaining part of the voltage is dropped down with the series resistance RS. So for that, now the remaining part, selection of RS and VZ. So for that, let us assume, let assume IZ is nothing but a current flowing through this series resistance to Zener diode. Let assume IZ be 5 milliampere. That we are assuming here, that is IZ, that is Zener current is equals to 5 milliampere. So if we know the IZ, now we know that VO is what? It is nothing but a plus minus 10 volt, and this voltage VO is equals to plus minus 14 volt. So we know the voltage available at the two end of the resistance RS. So we can easily find out the value of RS. What is the RS? RS is nothing but the voltage available at the first end. That is current is flowing in this direction. That's why we are considering this value. That is VO dash. So RS is equals to VO dash. VO dash minus second terminal of the resistance RS. So it is VO. So divided by the current flowing through the RS. That is nothing but the IZ. So VO dash is, we are calculating for the positive voltage. So 14 minus 10 divided by 5 milliampere. So it is equals to 4 divided by 4 into 10 raised to power 3. Because 5 milliampere 10 raised to power minus 3. We are just taking it is 4 into 10 raised to power 3 divided by 5. So it is 800 ohm. So this is what the design value of the RS. So RS is nothing but the 800 ohm. So that is directly calculated 4 divided